Before I came to the Jesus House, I was in a very dark, lonely, depressed situation. I got kicked out of the house from my dad's house that I was taking care of him. I had enough money to rent hotel rooms for about 2 or 3 weeks. And then when the money ran out, I didn't see any reason to continue on. I had no place to go, no place to live, no family here in Fallbrook. So I went down to the Bonzo Bridge to do the last step.
Living in a van for about a month. They're pretty bad out there. If I'd been living in Jesus' house, I'd probably be dead. I slept with one eye open all the time. You get killed, I'd be down.
All I had was a big backpack, and I slept on top of that with my head, and sleeping on the side of a wall of a big building. It was kind of tough. You know, sometimes we didn't eat, and there's times that people bought us food and brought it to us. They were nice people.
I lived in a tent a few miles away, but I was just in a place in my life where I didn't have opportunity anymore. I just lost everything. With so much life challenge and so many failures and so many heartaches, you give up thinking about a greater life. You just learn to live each day.
Hi everyone, my name is Blaine Weiss. This is my wife Bonnie, and along with Brad Fox, we run the Jesus House. Come on in, take a look. First of all, I got a place over my head, secure place. I live with a bunch of good guys. We're all trying to find a relationship with Christ. Pretty much right now we have a great group of guys that I can call friends.
The thing that I like about the Jesus House is the people and the home feeling of it, and the food is excellent.
There's a lot of people that's like homeless that a majority of them is either veterans or they've been to prison, and they have a lot of talent, man. It's just no one gives them a chance. Like here, this person gives them a chance. I don't mean to be emotional, man. This is really not me, but I'm just speaking the real, bro. It's amazing, man.
Being in this house, the Jesus House is basically a filter. For me, it's like a filter for life. Whatever you're lacking, you're more than likely to have it pointed out through interaction with others here. Usually the opportunity will present itself to you in a relatively short time, and then more than likely in a challenging way. It's going to promote and inspire growth, and life is a long race. It's not a short race, so you do the best you can and appreciate the things you get along the way.
I want you to imagine a place where the homeless are treated with dignity and respect. A place where they can get back on their feet and start a new life. That place is the Jesus House. The Jesus House is a transitional home for homeless men that provides them with food, shelter, medical care, and support services. It's a place where they can heal, they can learn new skills and find new jobs. Now imagine a place where homeless women and children can find that same support. With the cooperation of the Hope Clinic for Women, our goal is to purchase a new house, mortgage-free, for women and children to be able to find safety and support.
Well, our typical client is 18 to 24 years old. In the last, I'd say 3 years, we started to see more and more of the girls that are homeless. And we have moms that come here. In fact, it wasn't too long ago that we had a mom. She actually was one of our clients, and she came through the parking lot and she was just in tears. I mean, she could tell she'd been just crying, and she had her kids in the car with her. And she said, you know, my husband, he's left us, and we have to move out of where we're at and by the end of the week. And she said, I just don't know what to do. She has 4 kids. 2 of them have autism. And we had nothing for her. And that's a desperate situation for us. We're feeling the same desperation that these girls are feeling.
There are a lot of cases that people don't see, and unless you work in a place like this, you're not going to see the way they express themselves or see the pain in their eyes. There's so many requirements. In some places, they can't even take their children. And it is something that is desperately needed for our people, for this community here in Fallbrook in the Bonzo area. So this is To me, this is a miracle. This is all God, and he heard our prayers.
Imagine a mother trying to sleep on a park bench with their young child shivering in the cold. Imagine a child going hungry because their mother doesn't have a job. Imagine family torn apart by homelessness. This new house can help families like these. With your donation, we can open the doors to a new home and provide women and children with the support they need to rebuild their lives. In order to accomplish our vision, we have two options. One, we can raise $1.8 million to buy out the home, or the owner has given us the option to lease it to own for $12,000 a month. All donations will be processed through the Servants Church until we complete our filing of our nonprofit named Two Sandwiches. We ask you today to step out of the boat with us and join us on this life-saving journey to help make a difference in the lives of women and children. God bless.
If it weren't for this ministry, I would not be here. When I was in my darkness, I was alone, scared, and desperate. I can't imagine what a pregnant young girl or mom with children would feel in a similar situation with no place to go. It reminds me of the story of Mary trying to find a place to have the birth of Jesus. What I'm asking you today is to help save lives. We are working with 4 North County clinics to prevent abortions and provide safe havens for moms and their children. Please join us in supporting this cause by going to thehopehousefallbrook.org and giving what the Lord calls you to give. Thank you and God bless.